My brother hasn't got to fly since high school.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Sweet.
Other than commercial.
Yeah, yeah. This is way cooler than commercials.
Yeah. He had a bad experience too with the bad storm.
Yeah, on a commercial plane?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer. I imagine it'll be pretty decent this morning.
Should be.
Uh-huh. Yep, let's set your DG there real quick.
Good morning, Camden traffic. Cessna 679 Mike Charlie, taxiing runway 15, Camdenton.
Camden traffic, Cessna 3 Echo Delta is departing runway 15, Camden.
More right rudder there. So on by wing level, but we know we got a wind from the right here, so we'll kind of set a heading that'll allow us to fly wings level and track course, so we the runway heading course. So one more right rudder. So. Oh, Ed.
Clinton traffic around the 68 Echo. We're overhead the airport at Clinton. We're going to change runways and make a stop and go on 18 at Clinton.
So, well, we'll go easy at first here. I was thinking we'll just go right into power on stall, but maybe we'll take it easy here. You feeling okay back there? So far, so good?
So far.
Okay. That's good. So, power on stall simulates a departure stall. So,
right.
if you take off, so when the examiner says, every examiner's just gonna sit here and be like, all right, show me power off stall or power on stall or whatever he's calling for.
Yeah.
He's not going to tell you anything other than just show me, because he expects you know what practical test, or now the ACS.
ACS.
Yeah, ACS says. And so, so power on stall, you think, okay, what does that mean? Like just when would that occur? Well, on departure. So configuration of the airplane, departure configuration. Flaps are up. You could do, I suppose, 10 degrees of flaps because you can take off with 10 flaps, short field, but yeah, flaps up. And with Ed, I'm full power. It's in a higher performance airplane. You might there's leeway there to do it at a reduced power setting so as to not acquire some ridiculous nose high pitch attitude.
Yeah.
So in Ed though, I don't think you have to worry much about that. So from whatever altitude you happen to be at the time, it's going to be full power, flaps up, full power, and bring the nose up to the airplane just a little bit at a time, we'll do that first, but before we do that, we'll get out here and also do our clearing turns, because remember, he's not going to tell you to do those either. Those are something that you need to remember before you just get into your maneuver. So we'll level out here and do a clearing turn, but we will do a power on stall then.
Okay.
And it's just bringing the nose of the airplane up very, very slowly to lose airspeed. You don't want to just, a zoom climb. You just want to slowly bring it up so you don't carry a tremendous amount of energy into the last little bit of it. And then the big thing is, of course, coordination, because the slower you get, the less air you have going over the tail,
right,
and the more right rudder you're going to need to deflect in order to keep yourself coordinated. Everybody warming up? Need a little more heat?
I'm fine. I'm good back here.
All right, sweet.
7 left base for 18 full stop and 5 miles northeast of the airport. Lee Summit.
All right, so let's go ahead and get that. If you got the airplane trimmed out nice, we'll go ahead and do that clearing turn. Might as well just do you can do a full 360 degree turn if you want.
Okay.
Or one to either side, doesn't matter.
3 mile, final 22, Clinton.
Camden traffic, 69 Mike Charlie is back taxiing, 15 Camden.
Now the other thing you could add to the mix of a power on stall or off stall would be to do it as an accelerated stall, which means that you're going to do it as you're turning. So he may have you do it straight ahead, up, stall, and back down, or he may have you do it, okay, let's roll into this. You might just say, okay, you're doing your clearing turn, you're 20 degrees of bank, power on stall, and continue the turn. So probably want to be familiar with and comfortable with, fairly comfortable with both of them.
Okay.
And we're off to the south today.
So he's coming south as well.
Can we let him know where we're at?
Yeah, why don't you do that? That'd be a good idea.
Where are we at? About 10 miles?
Yeah, maybe not even that. 8 miles or something like that.
Okay.
Southeast field.
Camden traffic, Cessna 3 Echo Delta is about 8 miles to the south, 3,500 feet.
Station fine traffic, 310.
Okay, let's go ahead. We'll start with the power on stall, just straight ahead.
Okay.
So airplane's configured, and you know what? Just for sake of passengers and everything, we want to leave it at this power setting.
Okay.
And so pick a point. Now you're going to lose the point eventually, obviously, because the nose. But try and kind of get your bearings as what's beside you. And you've got a road or something you can use. And let's bring the nose of the airplane up, nice and easy. Start start getting that right rudder in there. Good. All right, more right rudder. Keep coming back, more back pressure. Good. More rudder.
East Kansas City traffic, 07171.
Coming on back.
5 miles out to
Coming on
the
back.
east, inbound for runway 2.
Be ready on the power because recovery will be to just lower the nose and add full power. We don't have to shove the nose down, just lower the nose and add full power.
Around to short final 18, full stop.
And we'll go right to the Bobette. So there's the warning horn. Let's keep going just a little bit. Yep. Keep going. You're doing a great job. Very nice. Keep going. Probably won't ever get a full stall in a more right rudder. See how the nose is twisting there? Yep. Good. Good. I want you to very nice. Keep going.
Goodness.
There you go. Now go lower the nose, full power. Perfect, right there. You don't even have to hardly lose any altitude in a power on stall. You should be able to just nice and easy lower that nose as you add full power, and it'll pull itself right on out of it, and you probably will come right out on whatever altitude you ended up getting to.
Yeah,
so,
pretty much.
Yeah, didn't really lose much, so that's good. Good rudder, and you saw it there, just kind of drifted to the left at the end. You can tell, man, you just have a lot of right rudder because there's no air moving over the air, the airplane to keep it. It's just like up here doing its thing. There's nothing keeping it going straight. So
okay. That's the first time I've done full stall.
yeah, that's good. So you just got a little bit of buffet. And you know what? You could probably, in this airplane, just because of the wing design, you could probably hold the thing in your chest and it would just go,
yeah,
and then come back up and do it again, and it would just sit there. It probably would never get a solid break.
Okay.
So that's good. Yep, low your recovery here at 4,000 feet. So let's make a left turn to a heading of 030.
All right.
Doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, now let's do the same power on stall, but we're going to do it as an accelerated stall. So we'll keep about 15 degrees or so of bank as we do it. Nothing else really changes. The airplane's not going to like when it stalls, as long as you're not changing bank, as long as you got your bank angle a pretty steady, constant bank angle, going to stall more or less straight ahead, and recovery is going to be the same, just lower than that. So it's going to be let me think about this. So in a nose high configuration in a stall like that in a turn, first thing we're going to do, lower the nose, add power, and then level the wings. We don't want to try and level the wings. Remember, in a stall, we don't want to ever be using aileron, because what happens is, if you think through to the possibility of a spin is A, you got to be in a stalled configuration, and then B, you got to enact some form of yaw in the airplane. Well, how can we yaw the airplane? We can hit the rudder and yaw the airplane. We can add or subtract power. That creates a yawing movement about the airplane, right?
Yeah.
The other thing we can do is the adverse effect of roll is yaw. If I roll one direction, the airplane yaws to the other one because we're momentarily changing the amount of drag on the wing. Like the wing that's going up is producing more drag than the wing that's going down. So with that movement of wing up, you also get more drag. So stall plus yaw equals spin.
Okay.
If you're recovering the airplane in a accelerated stall and first trying to level the wings, you've got the airplane stalled, and the first thing you did was just roll, which also then equaled yaw. So now you can get yourself into a bind. So just pull back, let it stall, lower the nose, add power. And even if you roll into as much as, a 30-degree bank, let it go. Get your speed back. Then fix the... And if you want me to demonstrate one first, I'd be happy to. If you want to go right into it, that's up to you.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay, I got the airplane.
Your airplane.
So we're just going to roll into a nice, easy bank here.
Okay.
Nothing too dramatic.
All right.
And I'm just watching, clearing the area. I will add a little bit of power. That's good on the bank angle, and we're going to just nice, easy come up on the pitch attitude. Nice and slow. I like how you did it before too. Real gentle. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So this is something cool too. as our speed gets slower, the bank angle's staying the same. However, our rate of turn is going to get faster.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah,
because we're going slower, so we're just like, our spiral, so to speak, gets tighter and tighter and tighter, so our rate of turn goes faster. So I am still having to use right rudder, even though I'm turning to the left, because I'm counteracting. Same reason we had to do it when we're going straight.
Okay.
And it's a little bit weird. There's the horn. A bit more horn, so we know it's coming pretty quick here. Stall speed does increase. There we go, so lower the nose. Full power. Right rudder as I add that little extra bit of power. And then level the wings. And it more or less leveled itself out. I didn't even move the ailerons, it just leveled itself out.
Yeah, okay.
So pretty non-event, like you're not going to be doing this at any, like, you know, 45. You're not going a steep turn and doing that. Like, no, that's beyond where we need to be. Okay, you've got the airplane.
My airplane.
The other thing you got to think about too is we're at 4,500 feet almost, so the power available is just going down and down and down as the higher we go. So there's not a whole lot extra there. So we can do one. Let's do one. Let's do one to my side, just so you get a feel for that as well. Let's do one to the right now. I'll let you demonstrate that for me.
Okay. So you do your bank first, and then pull.
Yep. Just like you're rolling into a turn, and then you just start pulling back. So that's departure stall. You know, you're leaving the traffic pattern, and you're getting crazy pulling back.
Okay.
A little more right rudder there. Yep, good. And just keep that nose coming up. So attitude power trim will be your recovery. Attitude power, then level the wings, I should say.
Okay.